YouTube, what's going on? It's Kyle again from ePoolSupply. Back again today with a quick fix video for you guys on Hayward's PoolVac V-Flex. This version is actually meant for vinyl pools, but this will actually work for the concrete versions as well. Stay tuned. We're going to dive in and show you guys how to fix this thing. All right, guys, and we're back. So again, today we've got some quick fix videos for you guys on Hayward's PoolVac V-Flex. This is their vinyl version. We are going to show you guys how to actually remove the entire bottom kit here, where you'll actually be able to remove the entire piece here and get access in there to most of your turbine and a lot of the other working items. So only tool that you guys will need today is you guys are looking at a Phillips head screwdriver. I got my handy dandy ratchet one. It's always nice. Told this to you guys in multiple videos. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys one more time. If you guys are gonna deal with any of these cleaners, take them away from the pool, get to a flat surface, just like I'm doing right now. If you got a table away from the pool, please move it away. It's much easier when you guys are trying to take all these screws out to make sure that you guys don't drop one and watch it go into the pool, especially if you're gonna do any of these quick fixes during the winter time, and then you gotta sit there for an hour trying to fish it out with your net. So highly suggest take them away from the pool, get to a flat surface, much easier to work on. Next thing that I always tell you guys is do not use power tools. Always use hand tools. It's much easier. Obviously, if you're dealing with something stuck when you're trying to remove it, a power tool can be used. But anytime that you guys are actually installing new items and putting them back onto the cleaner, these are just plastic. The last thing that you guys want to do is have that torque set up too high on that drill, over crank it down, crack the plastic, and cause you guys a much bigger headache. So highly suggest that you guys just use a hand tool when applicable. If needed, use that power tool just to remove. So again, Phillips head screwdriver, what we're looking for is, as you guys can see here on the bottom, I've actually already removed the center orifice here. So if you guys want to see how we did that, make sure you guys check out the links in the description. We've got a playlist starting on this thing for you guys where we're going to take it apart from the outside in. So once you guys have removed that, you will need to remove the screw in there. You don't necessarily have to separate it from this part, but you will need to loosen that screw that's right here in the middle. Next thing you guys are looking for is there's two other screws right here on the outside. And then if you gently lift this flap forward, you guys will see that there's actually two more screws located down in there. Excuse me, there's nothing at the rear of the cleaner, so these are the four that you're actually going to focus on. I kind of pre-loosened the screws so you guys can see that it's moving around here. So I'll go ahead and take them all the way out. These are just short little screws. So again, hence why I tell you guys to make sure that you guys go to a flat surface away from the water, because it's much easier just to flip this thing upside down to get the screws out than it is to try to sit there and fight with it next to the surface of the pool. So go ahead and remove these. One more screw for you. There you go. And once you guys get them all loosened and everything's good, you should be able to just kind of grab your wings here and just kind of slowly lift up. And here you go. Now here's your entire aim frame pod kit that they call it. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and get all my screws. So 1, 2, there's the fourth one. So awesome. I'll show you guys what the actual screws look like so you guys can see they're like little self-tapper screws as they go into the little plastic pre-drilled areas into the frame itself. So definitely don't want to do these often, because the more you guys actually have to go in and out on the actual frame itself, you're going to strip those holes out, and then you're going to end up having to buy more parts when you're doing this. So pretty straightforward. Once you guys got that out, now you guys have access in here to the full A-frame kit with your pods and your wings on the outside, as well as your shoes. Most of the time for your shoes and the wings, you don't necessarily have to remove this, but it does help if you guys are trying to clear any kind of debris from the actual turbine of the cleaner to get that thing out of your way, especially if it's a bigger debris. It's just much easier to work in here and be able to grab what you need. You should be able to completely see down through, actually through where the hose suction line would actually connect. So that way you guys can actually flush it out if you need to, if anything's stuck in there and causing a problem on your actual turbine. So really simple. Just want to show you guys how to remove this. Again, make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to have a whole playlist on this cleaner, tearing it apart. I'm going to dive into some more of the A-frame and the pod kit for you guys, as well as get deeper into the inside of the cleaner for you guys so that you guys can see more of what the inside looks like. So I I really appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, I'm Kyle from ePoolSupply.